Ladies and gentlemen, I have a urgent message to convey to you guys because there is a secret method that is exponentially growing my land flipping business. So, most people in land flipping are stuck doing manual outreach, either writing mail or doing cold calls by themselves. So, at the start of this month, me and my partner, we decided to experiment a little bit with a software called Smarter Contact. So what this software essentially does is it leaves text messages, but we really liked the voicemail aspect of it because we figured we could just leave voicemails to a ton of people, and then everyone that listens to the voicemail that wants to sell can just give us a call back. And let's just say it's exponentially growing our business. Like I said, I've only been using it for a month, but I have 5 unique properties under contract to buy because of this platform, and I've already bought a few of them actually. In this video, I'm going to show you how I use it. I'm going to tell you why it works so well and how it's helping me buy properties quicker than I've ever bought before. So without further ado, let's talk about why texting works so well compared to other methods. So people check texts almost immediately. It's so much faster getting a response than emailing someone or writing them a letter, but they're not really that intrusive because you're not really like bothering them while they're at work or something, but it's still very direct depending on how you personalize the text. And what I like is that you can really personalize with scale here using the Smarter Contact software. You can use specific fields for names, specific like property addresses, stuff like that, cities. So it gives you a foot in the door without really like pissing someone off by calling them when they're at work, or if it's like a bad time or something, because anyone can answer a text pretty much whenever they want to. And one short, very personalized text can spark a conversation with a potential seller that never would have happened if you cold called them and they never picked up the phone, or if they never opened your letter. So how I use Smarter Contact to completely automate my outreach. So I import a list of property owners. So this can be from, Land Portal, Regrid, whatever software you use. I use automation to essentially have like a drip system that sends a series of personalized texts or voicemails over a specific period of time. It's completely customizable. I schedule specific follow-ups. So again, it's like a drip system. It'll keep following up over a certain amount of time, however you personalize your specific system. And you can easily track your responses. It's essentially kind of like a CRM system. And what I like is that you can choose the scheduling for your system. So essentially, like if you know you're not going to work like a certain couple of hours in the day, you can have it not run those hours, and you can customize how late it's going to run, how early it's going to start, stuff like that. So you can choose pretty much when you want to be responding to these people, or you can kind of have a VA do that for you. Kind of just depends on what level you are at in your business. But yeah, the best part is essentially everything's done for you. You kind of just have to set up the campaigns. You don't have to spend hours of manually texting every owner. And what's super cool is that the software keeps working while I'm doing other things. So guys, on to my next point, personalization at scale, which is super important. You can essentially have specific fields where the software will automatically import information from like a spreadsheet. And this can be like the owner's name, where the property is located, stuff like that. You can make a cold text super personalized and get a way higher response rate by doing that. It's something I would highly recommend. One example is, "Hi John, I'm interested in buying your 5-acre lot on Oak Drive in Polk County. Would you consider selling?" Something super simple like that is very effective. And guys, I want to point out that personalization and automating it will equal so many responses that you can't even handle it by yourself. You can very quickly get overwhelmed when you're sending 100 texts per day. Now let's go on to tracking and analytics for your campaigns. You can see everyone that responded. This software isn't just helping with outreach because it's essentially a CRM. You can put labels on certain leads. You can type in notes, stuff like that. You can also identify like the best performing messages in your campaign so you can reuse them. You can see which one's working, see which one doesn't. You're never going to be using like the same message for like 200 texts, for example, because your phone number is not going to work if you're using the same text. I don't know why it's like that. And since it's so easy to track, you can essentially save a bunch of time working on, dead leads that are never going to want to sell. So how it's growing my business. I already mentioned this, But essentially, I can reach hundreds of people in a day so much faster than writing letters, so much faster than cold calling. And of course, you can pay people to write you a bunch of mail, but it's so much cheaper texting. Like, it's way cheaper. You can reach so many people in a day. It's actually ridiculous. And you'll get so many responses that you can't even handle them all. You'll need to hire a VA. You'll need to find a partner to do the business with. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, more conversations with sellers equals more offers that you're going to send out. And of course, that equals more deals the more offers you send out. And just an example, like generally, I'm not even doing that many texts. Like I might do like 100 texts per day because we're still just starting out, but I get like 12 texts back every single day. And that's from either new texts or just like follow-ups in the drip system. And I get about that many serious, sellers per day. And I need to do due diligence on all of them. Honestly, we haven't really even been cold calling. We haven't really sent that much mail because texting keeps us that busy. And the amount of time it takes me to, send these offers, it could have taken me, weeks to be able to send this much, offers out. But I'm sending offers out like crazy every single day. And that just means I'm getting a lot of stuff under contract. And the automation, it doesn't just save your time, it multiplies the results of every list that I have. So guys, quick tips to maximize your results while using this platform. Keep text super short, personalized, and direct. Now, let me emphasize again, personalize as much as possible. The more you personalize, the more you stand out and the more someone will like you. You don't want to spam people, respect people's opt-outs of your campaigns, and don't keep spamming them if they're not interested. And it's best to combine, cold texting with letters or cold calling for like a multi-channel approach. Again, you're going to be the most successful in this business if you do multiple channels of outreach. So guys, I mean, if you're serious about scaling or getting your first deal, I would highly, highly, highly recommend cold texting. Before, I wasn't a big fan of it, but like I said, this month, we just started using it. Already 5 unique deals under contract. And the thing is, I'm not even doing that many texts. Like, we're kind of like just experimenting with the platform and we're already having this much results come from it. So it's definitely turning into one of my favorite forms of outreach when in some of my past videos, you could tell I wasn't always the biggest fan of texting. So guys, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, leave a comment. If you have any questions, you can always DM us on social media. If you have any questions, comment if you have any insight, and subscribe. My name is Levi. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and peace out.